Hey everybody, it is William. I'm coming back with another bomb run video. This is going to be the Out of Time, which, funny enough, has lasted to this 5th mission. This is where we're heading now. It is a military target. As you can see, it is 4 zones. In fact, I had to smush all my stuff in so it would fit. No escorts over zone 5. No escorts over the target. It's just straight out and back. So let's get this started. I have not checked for, and I'll do a customary shuffle here. I didn't shuffle, but we'll shuffle again. I'm waiting for another load to start, or to get finished, so I'm waiting right now. If this has to be a two-parter, it will be a two-parter. As you can see, again, I haven't even been able to manage to fit everything here. This is all I could do. So time-wise, waiting for a load, and time-wise for how long the mission's going to be. Anyways, let's get started. I'm going to do checks. I can do 4 of them because I have 4 zones, so I can remove 1 fighter, remove 2 fighters, and that's it. I did 4 checks. I can remove 2 fighters. So let's look through the deck and see where we are here. I can remove him and remove him. Nice. So these 2 guys are gone. All right. I should have, well, it doesn't matter. I'm ready to go. Here we go. So for England, taking off. Here we go. Take off. Six, 7. Oh, wingman. Wingman allows us to take off. So we're now over the English Channel. Over the English Channel, according to my mission card here, it is, here we go. See, man, my camera is like garbagey lately. 1 encounter, no flak. Oh, pilot Z plus to zone 1. That's 2 encounters, heavy flak. So he's going, oh, we got an encounter. BF 109 coming in at 3 o'clock low. We'll remember 3 o'clock low. So I gotta find 3 o'clock low to engage him. So let's do this. 3 o'clock low. Ball turret gunner. And wingman. Well, nah, I'm not going to use little friends, but I'm going to stop here. So yeah, let's engage 3 o'clock low, him. We'll just use these 2. I feel like my odds are pretty good. So wingman takes a shot. He hits. The pilot, let's see if he hurts him. He hits the pilot, wounding him lightly. So according to this, if you read the card, break off pilot if he has a light wound. So he's going to break off. And I finished this. He's breaking off. But I'm going to give my ball turret gunner a chance to attack. He gets 2 shots. He hits once. He misses one, so he hits. The controls. Damaging them. So I mean, that's all he does. He does hit him on the way out. But yeah, doesn't take him down. But that's our first encounter in zone 1. I'll do that to remind myself it's only the first encounter. Here we go. 1 more encounter. Oh, let's go. We got a BF-109 coming in at 3 o'clock low again. 2 BF-109s at 3 low. Uh-oh, we have a full spread at 3 o'clock low coming in. Might as well just keep looking for all my guys at 3 low now. And a wingman. He can call in and say for another wingman, which I believe he would be here. Down here. Because he was very recent for us. There he is. So I got both my wingmen on board. Let's see, another 3 o'clock low. Excuse me. You know, I don't have all of my guys. Okay, here's the thing. I don't have all of my men assigned yet for this target. So what I'm going to do is use my fuel on my little friends, and I'm going to go ahead and nix this. So we're going to go ahead and put them away. So wingman was used. We're now going to move on to zone 2, which is 1 encounter with light flak. So let's see. Oh, we have flak. Light flak is 1 hit check. Oh, it does hit us. It hits us. Oh, navigator gets hit. He is wounded seriously, but his position is not damaged. So let me go ahead and reflect this. Navigator was hurt light and then serious. So serious wound. Alright, but his position's okay. That should finish our zone 2. We're going to go to zone 3, but before I do anything else besides that, I'm going to look for my radio operator. My radio operator. Okay. Let me go and do that. My radio operator. He has the ability to do first aid, so he's in a first aid to see if he can get him lightly wounded, my navigator. And he does. So my navigator is now... Let me go back to him. Navigator is now only lightly wounded. Alright, but this is starting this new zone, so they're not going to unexert until after this zone. Okay, zone 3 is 2 encounters with heavy flak. So let's start. Hopefully we get a Z+. We get a random event. Random event, we're going to do 3 checks to see what we get. Down, down, up. So down, down, up. Oxygen system is frozen. Flight engineer may attempt to repair. You have to do a damage check for each crew per zone. After this one, while in formation, may drop out of formation to prevent any crew injury. So my flight engineer will have to attempt to repair. Okay, so we're gonna try to repair, and then we'll just keep trying to see if we can fix it. And if not, we got to drop out of that zone. Oh yeah, and this card is flipped. So let me go ahead and... So that's flipped. Put that right back where it was. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for my flight engineer. Okay, flight engineer. My flight engineer is going to attempt to fix the oxygen system. Alright, so let's do it. Come on, repair it. He fixes the oxygen system. So we don't have to worry about it. Whew, that was a close one. Alright, that was zone 3. We're still looking for our Z+s. And we are still, as you can see, 2 encounters. So, pilot, fortunately, takes us to zone 4. I'm going to combine these two. Zone 4. See, because just there's no room. So zone 4 is 1 encounter, medium flat, moderate flak. But as you can see, we are out of range now of our escorts. So let me put that there so I know to go back here. That means he is gone. He had to turn around. We'll try to hook back up with them on the way back. Once we hit zone 3, we'll do a success check to see if we can get them back. But he did his job. Because we went to the next zone, these guys on exerted. Got to remember that. So the radio operator is actually good enough to be like, hey, next zone, we're now over the target. So now we're over the target. Over the target, we have to do some preparation. The bombardier will be exerted because he is busy. He's busy looking through his sights. Alright, so he's looking through his sights right now. Trying to sight in while we're flying. It's one encounter with moderate flak. Let's hope we hope for a flak card to start the bomb run. Otherwise, we are going to take it's going to be an encounter. We're not looking for a Z+. No, we're not looking for a Z+. We're looking for an encounter. Okay, so an ME-110 shows up at 9 o'clock high with his BF-109 buddy, 9 o'clock high. Flat card we needed, 9 o'clock high. Co-pilot is going to call in. He's going to say, hey, everybody, 9 o'clock high. Come on, gentlemen. So let's quote for all my 9s. Oh, no, 9 o'clock high, 9 o'clock high. I might have messed up and not assigned wingmen, but I don't think so. So 9 o'clock high, my brand new port waist gunner. The only one out there is the flight engineer that can attack at 9 o'clock high. It's port waist and flight engineer. And I don't want to push my luck and try to get wingmen. As we can see, they're all the way at the bottom, so let's start. This will be the first check. Alright, so let's put these guys over here. I'm going to assign my flight engineer to this ME-110, and I'm going to assign the port waist gunner to this at BF-109. So let's start left to right. He takes a shot, takes 2 shots, miss, miss. This port waist gunner takes a shot at the BF-109. 1 shot, he hits. The controls for damage. You actually damage the controls. Nice. Good job. Good job for being the new guy. And, oh, we'll put him back in. Alright. This ME-110 on his attack, he hits an engine. Oh, we have an engine fire. So let me go ahead and take these 2 so I remember we are suffering an engine fire right now. This will be my first card I draw. Fight fire. Here we go. For an engine fire, find a pilot, co-pilot, or flight engineer and do a success check. Let's do it. Let's go find our guys. Pilot. Pilot. Well, let me get my terminology correct. There's search and there's find, and it's important to know the difference. Okay, so searching is cycling. Finding is you look through the deck and then without cycling. So I'm going to pull the pilot straight to the top of the deck. He's going to do a fire check. Here we go. Decide if. Let's hope he gets a thumbs up. He does. He gets a thumbs up, so the fire's out. And because of that, we have to take the engine card that was on fire, and this gets buried. Alright, so buried under the bomber. It is a disabled engine. Alright, so let's continue. I hope I didn't mix anything up at this point. So he took his shot, hit our engine. It is now his turn. He takes a shot, misses. Now we're doing their flyby. That's how I'll distinguish their flyby, so I can kind of remember. First person to see this guy is a tail gunner. He must have been flying around trying to get behind us, but the tail gunner saw him on the way out. He takes 2 shots, hits both times. Let me put him here for remember. He hit both times. He hit the structure for damage. So we'll put that there. Cycle. And he also hit the structure again, catastrophically damaging him. So tail gunner just took down this ME-110. Got my marker this time. This is his 3rd kill. Look at that. Look at that. 3rd kill. And I'm going to go and exercise my ability to maneuver those a little bit so I know something. Alright, so first person to see him is a wingman. Wingman takes a shot, hits the pilot, wounding him lightly. So the wingman wounded him lightly, and he is now flying away. He is getting out of there. Pilot did not like getting shot. So, alright, that means we are now on the flak run. So the flak run, I gotta go in here and find my flak run, bring it to the top. Flak run starts. It is a moderate, so I get to do 2 hit checks. Miss. Hit. Hits our... Oh, that's not good. It hits our bombardier, and I know it wounds him. Wounds our bombardier. Oh, crap. It killed our bombardier. Yep. KIA bombardier, and destroyed his position and killed him. So that's going to get to the bottom. That actually gets sent to the bottom of our... that counts as structure damage. Alright, so without the bombardier being able to drop the bombs, I think we can... I think we can still manually drop the bombs without him. Because he's completely dead and destroyed. If he wasn't dead, he was dead now. He's double dead. So I believe we can still manually drop the bombs, but I'm gonna go ahead and check. Let me pause this fast. I want to check this because this is the first time this has ever happened to me. Alright, so I'm back. I checked out the rules, and it appears that even with a disabled position, destroyed position, even with a killed bombardier, we can still manually drop it. We gotta find a crew member of our choice. So I'm basically probably just gonna radio operator can probably just go down there. I'm gonna be like, radio operator, I need you to go to the bomb bay and drop those things manually. So he's now there. I'm gonna exert him to do that job. Here's the problem: we're gonna get okay, we're gonna miss because we're gonna already we have strike 1, no bombardier. Strike 2, bombardier position destroyed. Strike 3, bad weather. So we have absolutely no chance to hit the target. Literally, even all the greens we want, it's not going to happen. So we just drop them. It's going to completely miss the target. So we'll just say it missed. Alright, which means we got to go to the bomb bay. Let's find our bomb bay. It was literally the second card. I love it. These are empty now. They are gone. Our eggs have been dropped. And we are on our way home. We are now heading back. We are at zone 4, turning around. He's not exerted any longer. This is crazy. This is nuts. Okay, so we're gonna go. This is, I mean, it's exciting, but it's like, oh my god, like, on the bomb run, the bombardier he's wiped out. I mean, he fell out of the bomber. I don't know, like, his position is destroyed. The nose is destroyed. The navigator is probably like, I'm not staying in here, because it is not safe, and he's probably now, like, took all, whatever equipment he could, and he's now in the, radio room with the, you know what? In my story, that is exactly what happened. The bomb. So I have no nose. I have no 12 o'clock position except for the flight engineer and the ball turret. That is just a story decision, and I feel like it makes sense. Like, completely destroyed the bombardier's position. It's probably like it's dangerous to even sit in there. So the navigator's like, I'm pulling out. I am now in the radio man's position. And that's what I'm going to say now. So let's continue. We're in zone 4. I'm looking for a Z plus or an encounter. A random event happens. Down, down, down. Oh no, this is probably not good. Okay, so now we have a fuel leak. Each zone, you got to do a check in each zone, and I have to do a controlled bailout if it is a negative. So I'm going to start doing that. I believe you start doing that at the next turn, the next zone. But so we'll do that on the next zone. We'll do a check. Okay. Oh yeah, and because we did, let me go ahead. Do this. So starting next zone, I have to remember to do the thumbs up checks for my fuel. We are getting, during that whole time, something must have happened. We must have got hit by some flak in our fuel tank. It didn't explode, fortunately, but now we're running out of fuel. We have a lot of zones to cover. Alright, let's continue. Over zone 4. Still looking for a... It's only one encounter with moderate flak, but I'm still looking for a Z+. We get a Z+ from our wingman, so we are now over zone 3. I'm going to check now if I get a we are going down. For any other situation, I would lighten the load, I would drop my guns, I would do everything I could to make the aircraft lighter, but the problem isn't that we're trying to continue with my engines running. My engine stopped. I am now doing a controlled bailout. So, starting here, I'll just do this now. Control bailout, bailout procedure, control bailout. Here we go. Search for the first crew. We found him. He is not seriously wounded. He is lightly wounded, so let's just see if he makes it. Check. He does. So he bails. Co-pilot bails. Navigator does not bail, but I believe it's like here it's like if then bury. Oh yeah, then exert and cycle, because I think he's gonna get one more chance. Okay. Okay, so next guy is my flight engineer. He bails. Port waste gunner bails. He bails. Radio man doesn't bail, but then it says here again, if healthy makes success, if that exert and cycle, so we're going to cycle him. Pilot bails. Oh, I see why that happens now, because he has a chance to bail when you do that. Okay. Tail gunner bails. I guess we're all going to get out. Hopefully. Except for the bombardier, obviously. Navigator. Oh, he bails. Okay, well, somehow he made it, right? Well, it says in here, if exerted. If or exerted, yeah, we're good. He bails. And I think because of how it happened, he bails because the pilot was keeping him in. So I think that's everybody. Let me do it. Let me do an accountability. He's just gone. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well. So the Outta Time over Zone 3 has had to bail out. And all of my crew managed to bail, but I'm not going to check anything. I'm going to check them after I do my wing boot game. We're going to see out of all these guys what happens in wing boot. The only person who did not bail was the Bombardier. Oh, you know what? I like it. I like the story. Hopefully there's got some of my crew, they've got to get home. There's no way they can't. There's so many of them. So, I mean, statistically, right? Anyways, I guess that wraps up the Outta Time. It really was out of time at that point. It ran out of fuel, so thank you everyone for joining me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And, yep, have a good day or evening, wherever you are. Thanks, and thank you for watching and joining me.